Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Ahmad Gahar Sheikh. Donald Trump and the American establishment are said to be losing sleep as The Economist has published a cover story titled Why China is Winning the Trade War. The article, which has caused a stir worldwide, claims that Trump has been the most unsuccessful United States president, that China has overtaken America in global dominance. Once critical of China, The Economist now admits that Beijing has outsmarted Washington. China, it's claimed, had a long prepared for a clash with Trump. With its vast intelligence network and global reach, even said to extend into White House. Beijing anticipated the trade war, stock market turmoil, and the shift toward gold. While Trump was caught off guard, China strengthened its economy, advanced its supply chains, and secured control over vital rare earth minerals essential for modern technology and defense. China had long seen the trade war coming and quietly prepared for it. With an extensive intelligence network said to reach even Washington, Beijing strengthened its economy, expanded supply chains, and promoted the yuan while Trump remained unaware. It also secured control over rare earth minerals, vital for technology, defense, modern industry, placing America at clear disadvantage. China ramped up production, making the world dependent on its goods. Its low manufacturing costs benefited even American companies, but when Trump pushed for domestic production, the United States economy was thrown into disarray. Now, with tariffs in place and Christmas approaching, shortages loom. Meanwhile, China had already pivoted towards markets in Asia, Africa, and Middle East, well ahead of the trade war, even drawing India closer well before the trade war began. By expanding its industries and cutting production costs, it dominated global markets while United States tariffs backfired. American firms faced higher expenses and consumers asked to pay more, so demand fell, leaving the United States economy to bear the brunt. America's purchasing power has fallen, sales have slumped, and its GDP is taking the hit, while national debt soaring past $38 trillion. The economy is in dire straits. Meanwhile, China is now shaping global trade order, overturning the very rules once set by United States. Even as Trump pushes for domestic manufacturing, much of the raw material like that used by Tesla still comes from China, leaving America dependent on very rival. Trump is urging everyone to invest and build domestically. Yet for any factory set up in United States, raw materials they require still come entirely from China. Take Tesla for example. Its cars simply cannot be produced without supplies arriving from China. Without goods or parts from China, production grinds to a halt. Chinese media now claims that technologically they are at least 10 to 15 years ahead of the United States. The situation in America is dire. The economy is fractured, conditions are grim, and key global partners are siding with China. This essentially is the heart of the article, enough to undermine Trump's policies and unsettle him. Meanwhile, global investors are shifting focus from the US dollar to Chinese yuan, snapping up yuan denominated bonds. These are yuan denominated bonds essentially being taken out as loans. At present, the world is revolving around China. Take Indonesia for example, they have requested a 35 to 40 years plan, asking China to manage everything, including their railways and infrastructure. Clearly, the global trend is shifting eastwards. Meanwhile, Putin shows no inclination to bow to America, and United States companies are still reliant on China. With Christmas approaching, costs in the United States have soared, the stock market is tumbling, and the nation's future hangs in the balance. Even gold, traditionally safe haven, is now being driven by China on a global scale. China pushed gold prices so high that they soared dramatically. When the United States noticed major investors, banks, and billionaires stepped in to try and stabilize the market, The prices have since normalized, but the article makes its point clear. In the times ahead, those siding with America risk ruins. Progress now favors China, and global pattern is unmistakable. China is forging ahead at this juncture. You either stand with one of them. There is no middle ground. You will see reality. Some may think that we can sit with fans. We are with America too. Those days are gone now. Now it's a choice. You are either with America or with China. America is sourcing a globe for precious materials and rare resources. But where will they process them? Where will they separate them? The stock market is tumbling, investors are fleeing, and China is not supplying rare earth elements vital for defense, missiles, ships, and technology. In this scenario, China has America firmly in its grasp. Trump and his administration are under immense pressure. Sleep eludes them, and the situation is bewildering. Looking ahead, China's dominance over America is set to grow to a point beyond estimation. There are plans stretching as far as 2070, 2080. And they think that by taking loans, they can run their country and that the situation will improve, but that is not going to happen. Therefore, today, American media, which has spent its whole life writing against China, has now said China is winning. America has lost, and the world order is about to collapse. So it is better to handle your own affairs yourself. Don't forget to subscribe this channel, like the video, and express your opinion in the comment section.